I got um I got a rant, a little soft rant on Africans. I have a soft rant on Africans and some Caribbean nationals, and I'm not talking about all. Just in case there's always one or two people who are salty and butthurt and whatnot. And what I'm talking about is specifically content creators. I'm talking specifically about content creators. The biggest thing that I've been noticing, not including Wode Maya. I used to watch him a lot back in the day. I need to resubscribe again. I don't to see what he's doing. Right, Wode Maya was one of the few African, or I should say, the original that I remember African content creators that showed you a lot of Africa. I mean, he did go to China at some point. I think he was speaking Chinese at some point. He did have a Chinese girlfriend at some point. I don't know what he's doing now. But Wode Maya was showing a lot of Africa, right? And I like that. It's like I don't understand if you are an African national, you have a whole big entire continent to talk about. You don't, you don't have to talk about just one nation in Africa. You have a whole lot of nations. I forget how many nations there are in Africa. Africa's huge, man. There's something to talk about. And don't you understand that in our America centered world. We do live in an America centered world. We need to understand this, which is not to say like, half of the world loves soccer, which they call football, and over here in America we don't like that shit. To be honest with you, it's baseball and basketball and stuff like that. So, but still, our news and our topics dominates the internet. It does. Europe does not have a Disney World that I can think off the top of my head, and neither does Africa. And if they did, I have never heard of it before. So America is, the focus of the world and whatnot, and it shouldn't be. I want to know what's going on in Africa. You look at these Filipino channels that are popping up and are running the yard like the Filipina P. She's popular because she's talking about her people and primarily her issues. A lot of these African channels, this video I'm looking at, right, they come on YouTube. I'm glad that y'all are making your global mark, like everybody is trying to make their global mark online. I get that. I want to hear more stories about America. I don't want to hear about the layoffs in America. I want to hear more stories about what's going on in Africa. That's what I meant to say. I want to hear more what's going on in Africa right now? Why don't a lot of African content creators ever talk about Africa? This is something that what is the FBA sister, the the foundational Black American sister. I can't remember her name. I resubscribed to her channel because this is a new channel. She talks about this all the time. You have Caribbean content creators. TD Hip Hop is one of them. He's from Haiti. He never talks about Haiti. There's a lot of news. Even if it's bad, talk about Haiti. You are a Haitian. Your people are from Haiti, brother. Talk about what's going on in Haiti. Don't talk about what's going on in New York City. I don't care to hear about that. I'm from New York City. I live in New York State. I don't want to hear about that. A lot of Africans and a lot of Caribbeans, for some strange reason, are the poorest representers of their own respective nationalities. They really are. They're the poorest representatives. They don't talk about where they come from. I wonder why. Wonder why. It reminded me of the last time I was in the Philippines and I saw this white guy that was engaged to an Ethiopian woman, and I was in obvious disgust. I don't like seeing that. And he was a white American guy married to an Ethiopian woman. Come on now, come on. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? It's unreal. It's unreal. You have a whole continent that you don't talk about. You have islands that you don't talk about. You're only talking about what's going on in America. You know, you got Filipino channels, whether they're Filipinos or foreigners that are moving to the Philippines, talking about how much is, these condos, how much is an apartment, how much. Maybe I might get tired one day, and maybe I'll decide to leave America and go live somewhere in Africa. It could happen. I'm tired of living here, right? I want to find somebody that's talking about the condos in Africa. How is it like? Or maybe somewhere in the Caribbean. I know a Caribbean brother. I know a lot of Caribbean brothers. However way you want to say that word. I know a lot of Caribbean brothers that know me personally, got my phone number. Some of these places are fucking amazing. This one brother, where's he from again? He is from it's a small island. Another black island not too far from here in America. I can't think of the name. It's an island that nobody talks about. The black people over there run it and control it and whatnot. And this is what I'm talking about. There's a lot of places where black nationals live and black nationals act like they don't. You're not talking about where you come from. Are you ashamed of where you come from? Mind you, that there's poverty right here in America. All you got to do is type in Kensington, Philadelphia in YouTube, and you can see what the hell's going on. So why would you be ashamed of Haiti? It is what it is, brother. Don't be ashamed of where you come from. Talk about where you come from. Bring awareness to where you come from, and maybe you can bring up some ideas on how to make it better. But to sit here and act like these countries where you come from don't exist, I have a problem with that. I really do. And some of that, the tetherism is really, really, really quite disturbing when you walk around saying that you're Black American and your ass. Your mama's in the kitchen cooking some African dish or some Caribbean dish, and your people speak a whole nother language. Some of these people, I met a brother from, oh fuck, what was the name of that country? The Congo, the Republic of Congo. And he's listening to French music. First I thought he was from Haiti. He says, no, the Republic of Congo. We speak French. Okay. I asked him the first thing I said, tell me about the Congo. I want to learn about the Congo. I know King Leopold controlled Congo for a little bit. See, we need to learn from other cultures. How the hell are we going to learn from other cultures if y'all keep talking about America all the damn time? That's the point that I tried to make.